journey.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Dan Feng, and I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now: bringing my companions back safely. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Dan Feng.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these rooms. You could use the help. And presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons won't just let things rest.
Do as you please. I'm moving ahead. Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree. Lady Tribute.
Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Little Gray had more companions in addition to Little Cyrene.
There is no need to elaborate further. They are merely...
No. If they were my memory...
Don, even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. Tux Gladiorum is not far ahead.
Hycealans. I see. In that case, I'll go...
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be off. Please.
Memories crazed ramblings.
It's too early to reach a conclusion.
There are two possibilities. This, but the probability of the latter, you should know better than I do. After that final battle, even the first genius couldn't determine what...
Correct. But the conversation... Let's forget Evernight for now. In the Vortex of Genesis, I still have a chance to make contact with her. And the way I'll do it is... Probably just the echoes of the Memoria Tide. Are you this?
I see. Thank you for the advice.
we're here. Now it's time to...
A pool of... I see.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphoreus are rather untamed. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the calls forth the spirit
How incredible. There are still survivors in Amphoreus. And this one even knows how to use the arts of water.
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod.
A green dragonfish. Are you done hung? I hope Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it?
That's fortunate. It means you'll tell me. Where are
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge out. You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the...
That's no surprise. I've already...
I didn't think.
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms.
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they come, even so, their behaviors...
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision, but embracing the permanence may result...
While I admire that demigod's willpower, it seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. What I do won't weigh on my conscience.
Then allow my spectre to accompany you, Lord Donhong. At least let me sing an elegy for my last...
That doesn't sound like something you would normally... Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly get...
I will never hesitate for my I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Then I misspoke. That is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should act.
If you please, Lady Hysealence.
Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
This will strengthen our position.
A little something for everyone.
Feeling lucky.
Who's that?
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Amphorean tide. And come upon the sacrifice to preserve.
Join us.
Why did Dunfang choose me all those years ago?
Long sire, fall into oblivion.
The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on, and don't let me
These phantoms that are haunting you are indeed here.
It's unusually quiet here.
Don't let your guard down.
Is that?
This is an interesting-looking wine jar. Was it Bayan who brought it?
It's a specialty from Thalassa that she brought and left here just for this gathering.
But she herself didn't come?
Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
The previous life is just an immersion to a newly born Vidyadhara. You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons. And close friend, you probably want to ask me.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yaoqing called her...
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter, I'll drink her portion for...
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait...
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait up. Isn't this just water?
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Thalassa's Crystal Palace. She said that wine only has flavor after a triumph.
Why didn't you say so early?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is written.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara, Cloud and Magi will join the battle on the front lines. And
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage, Jingyue.
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Don.
I never thought those preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives. With no chance at a molting reap. But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. But for honoring the soldiers who will not return. For honor...
Apologies. My reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? and you will also forever question yourself. Do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Dan Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get...
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all the... Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
It's over.
And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward. So, can you understand it now? After both she and March 7th have left you. Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life. I could never accept that kind of fate.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Dan Feng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, or even Ying Xing who died in battle, because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those 2 who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice, Dan Hong?
Everything.
Your answer does not surprise me.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry it.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
This will strengthen our position.
Terravost has already
memories intersect. Another betrayal. Another catastrophe.
I see the destination that the destruction points to.
As expected, someone.
It's you.
They are a scion of permanence. And your Terravox, my old friend, let this memorial...
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunham. This mountain, Geocles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's strongest one.
Mountain Breaker?
I remember you.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth-long Scion. You are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how we will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth.
I see. In order to lead us here and...
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox...
They made the right choice for Amphoreus' tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of... What, my old friend? I will once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us!
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunham? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite shore.
No. Mountain Breaker. Hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will, and for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express. We've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the fate. It's my turn.
This feeling, this scene. How similar.
It's but a vision. It's on me.
Need a doctor?
Existence is of no consequence. Future will come. No dirty tricks, all right. Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right.
Fighting is meaningless.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Let me tend your wounds.
Thank you.
The dice have been cast.
Still keep going.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I can't let them down.
No dirty tricks, all right.
No interesting conflict.
Top one is your prescription!
Trust me, this is a guarantee. Watch your head.
Feel the scorching hatred. Every cell. Soul and substance. Tear the sky. The flames are every cell. Quench the flame's blood. Our agony! I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flame's blood. Lift it with strife. All stars burn to ash.
I hit the mark. It's on me.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. No other choice but forward.
Fighting is meaningless.
I can't let them down. Existence is of no consequence.
Tomorrow! I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. Distinction is but a vision.
I hit the mark.
Let me tend your wounds.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
It's time to stop struggling.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll unsever its...
Terravox, your body.
Even mountain ranges grow.
But I can hear the sound of blood still circling.
I suppose you...
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker. And the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor.
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King in the battle against Georia.
Yet someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take there was one betrayal like the Mountain Breaker. Refused to believe that was mine.
So this is why you decided to conspire.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great Geocles was able to be reborn as a mellow sprite. Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only
Since you're being so candid, does this mean...
for a beast on the
I see.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed in the Unchained. Go, long sire. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's the deepest depths in Amphoreus. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out.
In other words, that is the place.
And it is also where she...
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned
At least as long as I never forgot.
primitive and animalistic. Have you ever regretted
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. I have never regretted.
Terravox? After all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand what my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. Even if it is...
I understand. Join me in rebelling against this unjust. Even if the world collapses, the earth, give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life. I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood, with this body as an ark. I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. that tomorrow won't be the end of Amphoreus' west wind, but a vast and it's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side. Not a prison made for remembrance.
In the veil of Avernight's memories, you've already. I misjudged your behold. This core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from the earth. It is the red soil from which life sprouts, and the furnace of all living things. It tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the trailblazers from beyond the sky. Let them tend to the wild terrain and safeguard the lands. And thus bring the endless stream of life into the distant future.
I promise you, Terravox.
Good. When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
And free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart.
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
My final rebellion. Then declare to the earth the name of the new god.
I am Dan Hung, one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions or vowed to fight to the death? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands?
There's no point in discussing what ifs. Though I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but at least we can do better in the future. A dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I feel at ease.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like the fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell, Dan Feng. Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. For Terravox, this was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. But right now, she's trapped.
Is Evernight with her?
I'm afraid I can't.
A scorching abyss. If I were to Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them.
The times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth it. It's just... without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find her is even more unshakable than the earth itself. Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphoreus. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No, I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right, let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will all find our answers. Hey, Dunham, wake up.